Dubbing is never as simple as just getting someone in front of a mic and having them speak. There's unique elements to each dubbing style that make it work, from casting to editing. Time restrictions, direction, and finding the perfect voice actor that speaks the right language is enough to make your head spin, especially if you are unprepared for this. Fortunately, we deal with these problems every single day. So we're going to break down the dubbing process and hopefully we can help you understand how it works. Now let's get started. At its heart, dubbing is about replacing audio from an existing media source, recording new audio, and then re-implementing that into a new version of that content. Dubbing differentiates itself from ADR, or automatic dialogue replacement, and it does this by involving translation. So a new dub will be made for audiences that speak a different language from the original media. Expanding the reach of your media with different language variants is an amazing way to make your content go further and adapt it for global audiences. But taking it from concept to completion takes many steps, the first of which is script translation. In any voiceover project, the actor needs a script. So translating the script from its original source language to the new target language is going to be the first step of the process. It can be tempting to copy and paste your script into a translation tool that will then automatically translate your content. It's quick, easy, and cheap. But this is going to be one of the big mistakes that many people make when translating a script. Quality translations are far more complicated and contextualized than any current translation tool would be capable of developing. So that means that a professional translator who speaks the source and target language is the obvious choice. When reworking the script into a new language, they can understand the context, adapt any untranslatable phrases, and counteract any cultural or religious phrases of that language and retain the spirit of the original media. It can be tempting to choose the quickest and cheapest option here, but seriously, it is incredibly important to get this stage right to avoid complications later on. Choosing the right voice actor for your dubbed project is essential. So while it can be just a matter of searching and picking the voice that you like the best, there are a few things that you need to look at when choosing the right talent for your dubbing project. Obviously, the language is a given. Picking a voice actor who speaks the target language natively is going to give your script a more authentic feel when they perform it. While we may not be able to tell the difference between accents in foreign languages, the audience certainly can. This is why experienced dubbing artists are a very special kind of voice actor. Dubbing content often requires special recording setups that make it easier to speak in rhythm with pre-existing content. And this can sometimes be hard to find. So a dubbing artist that has these elements is extremely important. And they're even easier to find when you use Voquent. Our immense database of voice talent and verified translators is perfectly positioned to help you out here. From script translation to the casting of voices and the completion of the entire voice production process, Voquent offers the complete package, all within your required budget. Also, with the most advanced voice casting toolbar, you could search through hundreds of tones and styles and find the voice that works best with your project. This is where the magic happens. All the work that you've done up until this point is going to start to take form. Your chosen dubbing artist is going to take your freshly translated and revised script, and they're going to start recording it. Now, this step can vary in complexity by a large margin. It all depends on the specifications of your dub. There are more precise forms of dubbing, like lip syncing and loose syncing, that require the involvement of the translators and the script editors, as well as the original voice director. But there are other forms that are more straightforward and often have looser regulations when it comes to synchronization. Matching up the dubbing artist's performance to match the on-screen actions and speech often contributes to the difficulty of a dubbing session, and by extension, the price. If you want to learn more about the specific dubbing styles there are, then I will have a video linked up here as well as in the description below. Now, this is the portion where top-of-the-line equipment and talented audio engineers are going to take center stage. Mixing the audio to maximize the quality of the original video and reapply it to a newly dubbed video can be difficult for amateur or inexperienced editors. The quality of the final dub will reflect the creator's entire brand, so getting this right is absolutely crucial. But it's not all audio. Any in-video graphics or text will need to be translated and adapted before being reinserted into the video. Voquent do all of this as a part of our dubbing packages, so we can guarantee the highest grade of dubbing quality. We also round off the accessibility elements by crafting the original script into an SRT file, so it's possible to integrate subtitles into your newly translated videos. So hopefully this video gave you some insight into how much work goes into a successful dub. Whether you're working on a dub for YouTube or blockbuster film, contact Voquent for a free, no obligation quote. We're ready to use our years of experience in professional dubbing to plan your content's localization strategy. Chat with us and we can develop a dubbing plan that will appeal to new and lucrative markets. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and as always, leave a like and a comment below. And if you want to stay up to date with our future videos, hit that subscribe button and switch on those notifications. Till next time, see you later.